Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Monday, November the 20th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your room. This is the email address if you have any questions for me. This is the link to get into our room. You just create a password one time and then that gets you in. It is a free room. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to join our trading room. And I share my screen all day long. I start at around 9 o'clock and then I get live on the mic at about 9:05. That's Eastern Time, of course. And I typically go to 3:30. This is a link for a subscription. And, this is going to be a shorter week. The markets are closed for U.S. Thanksgiving on Thursday, only open half a day on Friday, but I'm shutting the room down actually for both days. Anyway, wow. Keeps getting, I know I seem to be saying wow a lot in the room, but I mean, there are just so many wow plays. And so, at it again, DCIX. It's funny, in the last month to 2 months, especially in the last month, I've probably taken more pre-market trades than I have ever done in my entire trading career. Starting to warm up to them a little bit, especially if you get the volume and all. And it's like anything else. As long as the volume is there and the pattern is decent, and there seems to be a story, it can be worth the risk. So anyway, bottom line is I got into this one right here at 1040, right about here at 1040, and I guess it was right on that candle. I sold some at 1111 and at 1150 up here. Sorry, yeah, got out anyway. Another just quick trade. And 1150, 1111, and then I got out flat. That's right. This candle kind of knocked me out right there. That's the one that knocked me out. And then it went right back up. It was amazing, and then it right back down. So, but anyway, nice quick early trade kind of set the tone for the day. However, now this one is starting to fall a little bit now, but I like it when a plan comes together. This is XNet. Now I'm in XNet as a swing trade. Now, I actually, take a look at the daily on it. This is a lifetime, like right there is a lifetime high for it. But let's just take a look at the daily chart for XNet. And this has been ripping higher and higher and higher. I actually, on Friday, thought I was going to be getting into this one. And, this is the action it had. There was a topping tail and a bottoming tail and kind of basically a doji. So really didn't move too much off the open or the close from Friday or from Thursday. But this is one that I really did want to take a look at swinging, and I actually thought I was going to be doing it on Friday, but then it had all this whippy action. So this was on my radar for sure to be watching. So that's why this morning when I got up, and I got up really early, saw this one right here and said, you know what, I really like this one. It was sort of fading a little bit in the pre-market, but I decided to take this one as a potential swing trade. So got into the trade at 1656, right about here, and have been kind of riding it up. I did get out some. I've sold off a couple of parcels because I don't want to be crazy. I want to have it just completely drop down on me again. Out at 1818, and I just sold some before I started this video at 1885. So 1885. So right about here is where I sold some more. And I really am planning to try to hold this one. I think this has great potential. I always go back to this CIFS that it's incredible, I had this one at $38, $35.60-ish, and I sold. Again, if you haven't seen this one before, there was the Holly alert. I got in right around here. Felt very happy with myself getting out right there, and then it was actually right there, and then the next day it just took off again. So anyway, I'm not saying this is a China stock. I'm not saying XNet is going to do exactly the same thing, but man, oh man, these China stocks have just really been ripping. Now, I am in two stocks as well as the XNet. I'm in ADMS. This is from Holly. There is the Just 1 second. Let me get to the right time frame here. Here's the buy on it. So 28.89. There was the buy. 28.89. I didn't get in at 28.89. I got in at 29.19. You know, I like to see these things break the whole number. It looked very strong over that whole number. Waited a little bit, and boom! Look at what it did. So I'm out. I'm out some. I took some out at 29.67 on the way out, and 29.90 right around here. It looked like it was just having a really tough time getting through 30. I still have some left. Pops through 30. I'll be very happy. And I am in this one, NTAP. I think Real pointed this out to me right around here. He said, you know, this looks like it wanted to take out 15. So I think I had an alert set. It pulled back, didn't really do it, and then this action happened. So ended up taking the trade right here at 54.13. 54.13. So, you know, probably it could stall right around here. This is Friday's action. I know this is the topping tail way up there, but it could stall right around here, so I'm probably looking to get some out. So those are the good ones. There were a couple of bad ones. Well, bad ones. I mean, you know, nothing is horrible. I always obey my stops. UTSI, this was from the momentum less than 10, and it, you know, triggered, and I got into the trade at 4. Just over, yeah, just at 4. It did pop up, and then it came right back down. I was able to escape at 3.95. Only took a nickel loss. This is the one. Dr. NA is the one that, and I think this was a Holly alert also. Yeah, Dr. NA. So I liked it a lot. I mean, it was over 10. I believe if you take a look at it on the daily chart, back this out a little bit. You know, it seemed, yeah, there was a lot of room, on the daily chart. So I really did like this one. Let's get back to the 15. And Holly alerted it at 10:07. So I waited a little bit to see how well it was holding 10. It looked like it was holding 10 pretty well. And so I ended up taking the trade at 10:15, right about here. Did pop up, and then it started to come down, and then all of a sudden it really started to fall. And Street Sweeper, if you're familiar with them, they put out an email suggesting, you know, obviously negative stuff about the company, and that kind of ruined that trade. So I was actually lucky to escape it. I, you know, went a little bit down further. I would have probably liked to got out just under 10. I got out at 9.93 from 10.15. So, and that was, you know, you never know. I mean, that can happen out of the blue, and they decided that they didn't like that one. And it's funny because they stagger their emails. I eventually did get the email probably around here. So they stagger the emails. They send them out on bulk, but I think they stagger them, and they're short. You know, they make no bones about it. They're short. They put out their report. They're short ahead of time, and they, you know, they do have reaction on the stock. Let's see what else. The other one, I think there was one other one that didn't work out. Oh yeah, IPDN. Still have this one on alert. This is a super low floater. It's only got 1 million shares in the float. Again, it was another one from the momentum less than 10. But what I say is that, look, if I get the alert, and I think the alert was right around here, and it pops, but it just doesn't keep going, that's a sign for me that this doesn't have the, the continuation that I need. As opposed to a lot of people, and I was not in this one, but look at this one. We got this one again in the momentum less than 10, and look at the difference. I mean, these are 15-minute candles. 1, 2, 3. Now, finally, you know, but it still got up to here. That's what I'm looking for. So if I get into one of these low floaters that are on the move and they just stall, I typically get out pretty darn quickly. So, you know, I don't want to hang around because, you know, there's usually a reason why they're starting to move, and if they just stop, then I just want to get out. So that is about it. So another excellent day in the room so far. You know, again, the XNet trade is working out very well as a potential swing. NTAP is still working. Adamus, I'm still waiting to see if it can break through 30. So not that one, sorry. ADMS. I'm waiting to see if it can break through 30. So I like to get back into the room. So again, remember, the room will be closed on Thursday and Friday. The market is closed all day Thursday and half a day Friday, but I'm going to shut the room down on Friday. So Let me just bring back my capture program. So again, if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get involved in our free trading room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas, as I've said before. This is a link for a subscription, and I'll open the room usually right around 9 o'clock Eastern Time. I'll start to share my screen then and get live on the mic a little bit after, usually around 9:05. So I hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.